Hey, what's up guys? John from the Lucky Needle, and today I just wanted to show you guys this tool that I use for cutting canvas so that the edges don't fray. So basically, I'm working on extending this cover for an airplane. One of my customers has an airplane, and he just needs this cover extended so it covers some more of the airplane. And basically, you can see here how much it's all fraying. It's really it's really not a good look, honestly. So basically what happens here is when you cut this with just regular scissors, it doesn't actually seal anything, and then over time the weave just starts kind of coming undone, and it gets threads everywhere, and then the cover will start to fall apart. So what I normally do with that is I use one of these hot knives. Now, this is an old German one. They're getting kind of hard to find. I don't know. I'll try to find a link to these, but if not, there's some other ones available that are actually cheaper. And basically, the one thing that you want to make sure when you purchase one of these is that it has the table attachment. So this little foot right here, it protects your table, so you can cut right on the table without actually burning into your layout table, which would be a problem. Now, if you don't care about your layout table, you can actually just cut this right on there, and some people do that, but I like to keep everything from getting burned and melted, so keep our layout table as nice as we can. But yeah, it's super easy. So I got this is part of the extension here that I'm going to cut out, and all you do is pull the trigger, you wait for it to heat up, and then you can just cut right through it. And because most of the Sunbrella canvas and all of the waterproof marine canvas these days, it's all acrylic based, so it melts, right? So it's no different than like when you cut a rope and then you burn it with a lighter, it melts the ends, and that way it doesn't fray. So that's all we're doing with this. It's really, honestly, for the cost of the tool, for the increase in job quality, it's totally worth the money in my opinion. Plus, it's just really annoying when you have threads fraying, and when you start to sew pieces together and the threads are coming and they're getting jammed up in the machine. It's just really, this thing's 100% worth the money. So let me show you how easy this is to use now. And you don't want to push through it. You want to let it melt the fabric, so you can kind of feel like it melting the fabric as you're going. If you try and push too hard, you'll actually start to feel it like ripping the threads, and that's what you want to avoid. All right, and there you can see, it's nice and tidy. I mean, it's not perfect, but all these seams are going to be hidden on the backside anyways, but this is going to stop it from fraying and make your job just a lot nicer and better. And then just one other thing that I try to do when I am cutting with this, you can see all the smoke that's coming out. I'm sure that's probably not good for you, so what I try to do is I hold my breath while I'm cutting this, and then when I need to take a breath, I blow the smoke out of the way and take another breath, just because I'm sure it doesn't smell good, so I'm sure it's probably not good for you to just be breathing it in. You could use some sort of charcoal respirator if you wanted, but if you're doing this in a ventilated area, it's up to you guys. So yeah, there's that. The only thing it does do sometimes is, like, depending on the fabric you're cutting, it'll leave a little bit of like the dye or something. You can see here the blue on the table. This will wipe right off, but you'll definitely want to make sure that you clean this off before you move to a different project with like a different color, because that will stain. Say you started doing something with white vinyl or something, this will stain the white vinyl and ruin your project. So just be aware of that. Make sure you clean it in between projects. But other than that, yeah, this tool, I love this tool. I've used it a ton for pretty much any marine canvas job, outdoor canvas. I use this. Also works great for cutting webbing. So like on this cover, I'm gonna have some straps that hold it underneath the airplane, and some buckles. So all those webbing straps, I'll cut it with this as well. Yeah, it's a great tool to have in your toolbox. Strongly suggest anybody doing even a little bit of canvas work has one of these instead of just cutting it with your scissors. Because if you're going to cut it with your scissors, then realistically what you have to do is you have to do a double hem to make sure that it doesn't fray on you, and then that's just a ton of added extra work. So this is a great time-saving tool, increases the quality of your work, so strongly recommend it. Hope you guys like that video. I do a lot of tool recommendations and stuff, so make sure you guys check those out for more tools that I recommend. I only recommend tools that I personally use. I don't recommend tools just because, say, somebody's paying me money or something to recommend them. It's only tools that I know and trust, and so this is definitely one of them. Like I said, this is the German version. They used to be more readily available. They're a little harder to find now. I'll see if I can find a link for it, but if not, I know some of you other guys that follow us and are on the forum have used some of the other cheaper ones that you can buy on Amazon, so I'll post a link to those as well. I personally haven't used them, but I've heard good things. So anyways, keep following us for more videos. I'll see you guys next time.